And we're back. The TAKful Creator here. Let's get started. Okay. May God the Creator bless us. May God the Redeemer heal us. May God the Holy Spirit enlighten us. Give us eyes to see, ears to hear, and hands to do the work of God. Feet to walk the path of justice, and mouths to preach the good news. May the angel of peace, prosperity, love, abundance, guidance, grace, mercy, care, watch over us and lead us to the reign of God. Ashe. Okay, so this is very interesting energy that we have here. I'm gonna go with maybe we need to bring out our calling cards. Now, what's a calling card, do you say? Okay, so this is something I started not too long ago. And what it is you take one deck. Let's say this deck, for example, right? And you shuffle, 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 and you get a few cards out, but you don't look at the cards, right? So you don't look at it. There's one. Let us know what we need to know, Divine. Let us know. Show us. Oh, I should add more to it. That's what you're asking me to do. Okay. Show us. What else do we need? Gotcha. Okay. So now we have our 3 calling cards, right? 3, because 3 is recognizing help, right? We're asking the Divine to assure that we are in alignment, okay? That we're not tapping into excessive, like, energies and stuff like that. That we kind of know the temperament of what we need to take away from this. The temperament of what we need to do when we're, analyzing it, and the temperament of where we are when we start, okay? And I went in reverse so that we can go forward now, right? So glad that you're following along with me. So now that we have our 3 calling cards, we don't look at these cards until the end, right? And this is assurance that the energy we're tapping into is in alignment, okay? The entire way through, like a sandwich, right? So there's some quick endings. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. You gotta put on your Leo energy of, you're at the forefront. You're being seen by everybody. Put on your best mask. Put on your best face. How do you want to show up in the world? And this is exactly the time to do it in your humblest light. Okay? Very gracefully. Bow out, right? Quick endings. Let go. Why should we let go? Because there's a birthday celebration that's coming up. Happy birthday! Ooh, toot, 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 toot. We're in Aries season. Happy birthday. Ay. So, there's a birthday coming up, and it might be an expensive venture. Why? Because of something that happened in a garage or tool shed, or offering a garage or tool shed makeover. I'm getting something about a Resurrection Sunday. Easter Sunday is literally tomorrow. Like, it is Saturday, the day before Easter Sunday. So, there's something that's going on near a garage or tool shed that could mean a make or break for some kind of resurrection. Okay, so what happened Easter Sunday, Resurrection Sunday? What happened? Well, if we're going to bypass all of the culture and the heinousness, Jesus was not accepted. And because he wasn't accepted, he was abused. And on his travels to being abused, he was left to die. Quick endings, let go, right? And in him being left to die, he was then wrapped up and shoved in a tomb so that he can finish on, the decaying process, in the way that they did for most people during that time, okay? 3 days later, on Easter Sunday, the rock that enclosed the tomb had not been touched. Yet Jesus was not inside. He was thriving up better than ever before, as if it was magic. They call it a miracle. Okay, Resurrection Sunday, he came back to life. All right, so now that we have that idea here, so what are we talking about? Well, there's some kind of energy that was crucified, right? Or about to be crucified, maybe because we got this cheater vibe here, but the cheater vibe is because of a divine collaboration. So are you cheating, or are you being caught cheating? You get what I'm saying? It's like, are you infringing on someone's life, or are you being shown what this person would do if they're given the opportunity? Right? So that's what I'm getting here on this Resurrection Sunday. What will happen if the divine orchestrated an opportunity for someone to mess up? Would they mess up? right? Will it be an expensive venture? Will they let go of this crown? Well, and honestly, I don't think they're going to let go of this crown. Why? Because the lavender is in the upright. Okay, they're moving in this princess-like vibe, right? This very regal, learning the ropes, but also still honoring yourself, kind of vibrant, not as reclusive, not as recumbent, laid back. We're getting more so like up in your face, like I'm a princess, I'm a prince, like cartwheel, like that's what I'm getting here. But that's not what prince and princesses do. They do this. Like it's kind of like showing this is the model behavior, and you're kind of moving in that higher vibrational light. You just haven't gotten there yet. That's what I'm getting by this lavender card. Why? Because they're stargazing. They're seeing only the benefit. They're seeing the glory. They're seeing the success. They're seeing what the possibilities are without seeing the negativity, the darkness that could be attached to the light of stargazing. You get what I'm saying? So when you're looking up at the sky, you're not focused on the darkness that's around the stars. You're focused on the twinkle of the star. And that's what we're getting here by this lavender vibe when you're here in princess form. When you're in the queen and king form, you're not stargazing anymore, because the stars are important, but not as important as the darkness that surrounds the stars. Why? Because the darkness that surrounds the stars in quantity is a lot more. And because it's a lot more, a lot can fill up that space. And since it is space, you're not really sure what could happen. So you have to think on your toes. You have to be on your feet. Whereas with a star, you're kind of gazing at it, and at one point it's going to reach threshold where it explodes. And at that point, that's the end of the star. There's nothing more to expect. There's nothing more that the star can do. The star is not going to travel across the galaxy. It's not going to do anything. There's nothing new that's going to happen from the star. You get what I'm saying? But that's all that the lavender has to think about. That's where we are in this stage. Now, there's something that's going to happen on an evening. I'm not really getting Monday. Are we talking about a Monday? No, we're talking about just an evening. Okay, and it's going to be a natural disaster. Is it going to actually be a natural disaster? Okay. It's going to seem like a natural disaster because it's going to seem like someone's cheating. But on a Resurrection Sunday, they're going to find out that no, it was just an expensive venture, a divinely angelic collaboration, right? Because we're talking about expensive. I'm not getting money. I'm getting energetically expensive, right? So if you think someone's cheating, what are you going to do? Go crazy, right? You're going to go ham. But that's because if things were to arise and this was the topic, we need to see how the world is going to react. We need to see who we're going to continue having in a circle. Because if this actually happened, do we know that the ride or dies around us are ride or dies? Okay, that's what this is. Okay, so on an evening night, probably at a birthday celebration where people end up being slumped or gone. Maybe, they were drinking, or, there were other intoxicants there, that left them slumped and gone. Maybe they just partied too hard, like they were dancing, having a good time, partied too hard, and ended up being in a natural disaster because someone found out information, possibly a Leo energy, found out information about this cheating vibe. But again, the divine was collaborating this whole ordeal because this Leo, guy or boy, so this Tuesday, best or favorite friend, have faith, hate is on chill, digestive blockages. Okay, so we're getting the storyline here, y'all. Okay, so what happened? There was a birthday celebration gone wrong. Now, that's what the natural disaster is, but it was a divine collaboration. Now, it was with this Leo. Now, doesn't have to be a Leo. They could be a Leo energy or have Leo somewhere aspected in their chart. They were just moving in a very Leo light, right? Or probably engaging. I mean, if it's a birthday party, everyone wants to be the spotlight, okay? So they're moving in the spotlight type of thing and kind of like remove themselves from this energy, like quick endings, let it go. Their cheater is done. Bye. And, this is with a guy or boy. So it could be between two boys, it could be a guy and a girl. We just know that there's at least one guy involved in this, right? But on an early Tuesday, someone approached something diplomatically with this best or favorite friend, okay? Now, this could be, quick ending, so they probably broke up. That cheater vibe, they probably broke up. And because their relationship mirrored, like a good friendship or a best or favorite person, they kind of approached the situation diplomatically and understood it from another standpoint, right? Because right here we have this boy teen. So cheater, boy, teen, you're being very immature. Whereas over here we have this guy, boy, right? Boy, guy. So we have boy, boy, guy. So we can see a transition here. So this person is moving more in a mature light, and that's where this have faith, where this hate is on chill from, I guess, almost falling prey to the cheating, but not falling prey. I mean, like, everyone kind of like thinks about what if, right? Because the grass is always greener type of thing. But you know, when you're in a really faithful and divine union, that what if could make or break your relationship. So it is an additional internal fortitude that you have to not even let that, well, what if thought cross your mind. Okay, because that what if thought is also cheating in the eyes of the divine. Maybe not in the eyes of the 3D or the material world, but in the eyes of the divine, it's like, oh, you know, what if it was this? Oh, well, you're cheating. You don't deserve this person. Then maybe you need something else. Because if you were really solid and in tune with this person, there's no need for you to even think about anything else, right? So what did this give? Some kind of blockages, right? Digestive issues, IBS. So what did this block? It blocked the sacral, it blocked the root chakra, and it could have also blocked the solar plexus, because the solar plexus is navigating the stomach, whereas you have your sacral and your root chakra that's kind of navigating all the digestive area that's right underneath that, okay? So in the circulatory area too. So if you're having some kind of constipation, you know, you have the shits, it's most likely because there was so much more that could have been done in the situation that you failed to do. Now, the divine saving your ass, excuse my language, however, you need to know for the next situation that the divine's not going to save your ass. You need to make sure that you don't stumble upon this if the divine collaboration allows you a similar ordeal. Why? Because this may have started at a birthday celebration, but something's going to happen on a Resurrection Sunday, which is tomorrow, if you guys are in line with, you know, watching the videos as I send them out. But if you are watching this years later, if you're watching this in a different timeline, maybe for you, started Resurrection Sunday, and something is going to happen near your birthday, okay? So you look at this reading and kind of take the information in reverse, all right? Use your own discernment there. So then there's going to be some kind of karmic lessons on this Resurrection Sunday. Right, divine? No, okay, so that's why the Resurrection Sunday is covering it. There are no karmic lessons here, okay? There was a thought of karmic lessons, and then there wouldn't be a Resurrection Sunday. Right? The karmic lesson would be letting go, let the blockages be a block, right? But there's a Resurrection Sunday that's showing that, no, there's promise here. There's going to be something unfolding. There's a greater avenue, but we have to figure out kind of how to make sure it seems solid, okay? It's one thing to be solid, but the rest of the world around you has to acknowledge that solid too. You get what I'm saying? All right, for example, if I had a piece of ice in my hand and I said, this is a gas, right? It doesn't matter how much I stress this solid ice in my hand is a gas. You can see that it's ice. Everyone can see that it's ice. If I put it in your hand, you can feel that it's a solid. It is not a gas, okay? So that's what I'm gauging here. If you are solid, the rest of the world around you should be able to see that you're solid in this material world, okay? Even if that's in this best or favorite friendship, okay? Because the hate is on chill, and there's some kind of lucrative nature with this garage or tool shed. Again, tool sheds is all about resources, is all about storing, it's all about longevity, okay? So it's a positive thing. All right, but yeah, this might have been an expensive venture, but just know this energy is too magnetic and attractive to absorb anything less than high vibrations, okay? So we knew that this cheater vibe was just a cheater vibe. Like, it was someone being immature in a sense, but because they naturally move in a mature light, it's them falling prey, quote unquote. So we'll call it karma, right? Now, if this person was just an immature person and we needed to shake them into maturity, it would be different, right? Different storyline. But no, this person's generally mature and they stooped low and decided to be immature. Well, why did you invite this karmic lesson into your life. Oh, you dialed it back, you took it back, and you realized that, that wasn't the type of person you wanted to be in this lifetime. Okay, and then you moved from it, right? Which is a positive thing. It's a really positive thing, but we need to make sure that we are in line with the energy that we walked into, because we said it's a positive thing. We saw in the beginning the information wasn't positive, right? But immediately we said, no, this is positive. We moved in a positive light. It's just people learning lessons. It's teetering on karmic, but it's life lessons. Well, we have here, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Creative accountability. So, if you are collaborating with the divine and orchestrating a chaotic event, just know that you have to take some kind of responsibility for that event. So if there's a resurrection that needs to take place, Jesus didn't do it in a day. It took 3 days. You get what I'm saying? So the same information here. You're not seeing that you are the person that writes the person that has the pen to write your own destiny. So since you are that person, even if the divine gives you a situation, you check off what situation you want to be a part of. You write in, oh, this does not align with me. This aligns with me. I would prefer this. You are the person signing off. If your signature is not there, you're not going to be held responsible. So with this cheater vibe, if someone's coming to you with a cheater-like energy, it is your responsibility to say that is inappropriate and keep moving forward, right? Whatever they do then is their own karma, because you're sculpting the pit. The divine gave you a situation to cheat, but then you show the divine that you're an honorable person and you didn't cheat. Check off. Now the divine is moving you into a different frequency to learn a different lesson and stuff like that, because you checked off the prerequisites. Okay, but you have to see it. If this is in reverse, you're not understanding that things didn't just fall in your lap. Take responsibility for the pin that you're signing stuff off on, okay? Then you have this deep cellular healing that is taking place. And that's most likely why we have this Resurrection Sunday, right? So if you are understanding the makings of what it is to truly be mature, to remove yourself from karmic lights, to see how one shift of perspective could cause a whole uproar at a birthday celebration that's expensive, then it's time to pay attention to the details and see that details can turn into things that are larger. So what do we do with those details if it doesn't sit right with us? We heal them. Okay, that means understand them. That means let the energy that we receive from them either be transmuted or laid to rest. Okay, that is all healing is. Now, because we have this healing and it's a positive thing, this is what we're doing right. This is why you are in a chosen light. You may not be emanating there as your own vessel, but right now you are shining in the light as a chosen. Okay, you are not for everyone. Embrace your awareness, face your true north. Okay, so with this whole cheater vibe, right, talking about you're not for everyone, you have to realize that the grass is not always greener. And even if, you were brought to a point where someone else was looking more enticing than what you already have, you have to dial it back. Well, what's enticing about this new person? Well, why am I not being offered that by this person? Okay, what is being done by me or by whoever to be offered it by this person? Oh, okay. So maybe I'm not showing up, or this person's not showing up in the light that they need to for the intended party. And that's why they're not receiving what they need to receive. There you go. You're taking personal accountability for your life. We're dialing it back up to the front, Awareness. Okay? Yeah. Embrace your awareness. Embrace the choice that you made, regardless of, if it doesn't shine to perfection. Like the choice that you made, that even after this chaotic situation that you are going back and making sure that things are in line. Well, what is that? That's I stand by him. The full reference is escaping me, but the clip of the Maury show where he was talking to the girl about this dude that did crazy things, and she looked up at him and was like, yep, that's my man, I'm gonna stand by him. That's the energy that I'm getting here, right? And why? Because we already saw that man normally moves in a mature light. He was under the influence of something and acted in a very slumped or gone nature, right? Being very thick-headed is what I'm seeing here. Not thick-haired, but thick-headed. Okay? Hey, people are people. I'm not telling you whether or not to forgive and move on. It seems like you already did that. I'm just giving you the support that the divine says that this is what you're meant to do. And because I'm in line with the divine, I support you on your decision. 10 toes down. Okay? So, credit and acknowledgement. Yes. With this healing. Yes. Oh. And a compulsive liar. Yikes. That could be what the cheating and arrested development. That could be what the cheating is. It says ponder it. Okay? So if someone is a compulsive liar, maybe that is what the healing that needs to take confirmation. Aha. So the person didn't actually cheat. They were lying about cheating. And that's why it was such an immature thing. Like you literally did, like you didn't even do it. Like you just said that you did it. Like you just created like a situation around it, and it cost you a relationship. What? Don't be stupid like that again. I'm surprised the stupid holding card didn't come out of here. Okay, let me stop. This is a no judgment zone. We're not called to judge. We're only called to give the information and let the divine judge, okay? So I'll see you soon. Until the next.